All right, round one, we have a keep. That was a good draw, actually. Mm-hmm. See if they're splashing. Mm-mm. Ooh, that's a good one. Shall I? It's a strong one. And the real issue now is... Yeah. Alright. I think we go Raider. And we're going to discard the champion. Draw. Okay, so now we can at least Fiery Intervention the Shalai, which we're definitely going to have to do. Although, they can't even use the ability. Uh-oh, Jousting Lance, huh? Alright, I think we have to take our medicine from that. And then we are going to Intervention the Shalai. We'll get in for 5. Next turn I can play either Time of Ice or Wanderer. Wanderer makes better use of mana, though. So we can chump block that. That's all well and good. We may need to play the Wanderer. Well, that's actually it's pretty nice, actually. That is nice. Okay, so we Time of Ice. We're gonna scry. Definitely leave that on top. So we might have to blow up the Lance. So tap the Unicorn. This way they're gonna want to re-equip to Quindy. We'll get in with both. They technically can kill us if they have... Yeah. If they have the +2/+2 and indestructible, they can kill us, but we're going to hope they don't, because I want to take up their mana this turn. It's more important to me to get them to tap 3 and then attack. Because if I just kill this, then they get to equip the Surveyor and deal 3 damage. So we're just going to hope that they don't have protection for Quindy. Okay, so we get to tap the Drake, which is cool. Play the big man. Historic Trigger. Definitely leaving that on top. In for 5 and pass. Alright, Deep Freeze on the Wanderer. And equip the Lance, sure. So we'll return all the tapped stuff. This is what, 7 to... yeah. So they're just a land away from that. I think we're going to save the intervention for that. So that means we just have to Short Sword, get our scry on, bottom any lands we see. Assistant, doing work. Now we get to equip the Raider. Get in there. And pass the turn. I guess we can re-equip to Partic Wanderer if we wanted to for some reason. I guess we don't have to. I kind of just want them to go land Academy Drake and we just slay it. Okay. You can call the cavalry. That was probably a wiser idea. So, I guess that means we just blow up the lance now, but then they're going to have the Drake next turn, huh? Oh. Wow. Historic. Bottom. Equip the birdie. And this means if they just slam a Drake next turn, we can get them. Depending on if they attack with a unicorn or not. Because they may just equip the unicorn and swing. Which would actually be pretty wise. But we can, I guess, just block with the Wanderer. Which is fine. Alright, opponent played an island. We know that one of the cards in their hand is an Academy Drake. I'm sure they're wondering whether they should get the 4/4 out there if they need to play the Drake and equip the unicorn and attack. Personally, I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do. Okay. So, I guess because we're going to have to use the intervention on the lance, I think. But then we have to deal with, the problem is we have to deal with the Drake. But we can't just let them keep lifelinking and dealing damage to us, so yeah, okay, this is actually fine. We block like this, and we block like this. So we get all that. We get to reattach our thing to our dude. Yeah, okay. Relic Runner's cool too, so let's destroy the lance. I guess we can attack first. Actually, let me think about this. Let's say they take 8, which I presume they're going to 2 here. Would it be smarter to... We know the last card in their hand is an Academy Drake that they're going to kick. And they're going to have a 4 toughness creature. So do we just blow up the lance now, or do we let them attack? And they would take us to 7. They would go to 8, which means this guy's still lethal if he can get in there. And I just play like a Relic Runner. And that way I can Fiery intervention. This thing is still just going to be a problem. I think we have to. Yeah, I think we just have to deal with the lance. Just one of those things that has to be dealt with. I mean, the good news is that means they have to block with their Drake next turn if they kick it. Or at least they have to put a couple dudes in front of their guy, which is fine. We can suit up a Relic Runner, you know? Alright, attacking with both. So I guess it's in our best interest to take it. Because if they ever approach though. It's a tough one. Is it an adamantine will? I think we're taking it. I don't love to take it here, but that attack doesn't make sense unless they have something. The problem is, I just don't know if it's reproach. I guess we'll know if they play the kicked Drake or not. Which one it is. Alright, so I think they have Gideon's Reproach, is my guess. Which may mean that puts me in a tough spot. May mean that I have to just might mean I have to block with the runner. But they can get in for 4. It's a tough spot, to be sure. Because I'm assuming they have Reproach, which I think is a safe assumption. I guess, okay. God, that's tough. That is tough. Alright, I think we're playing Relic Runner. Once again, the issue is that we do not... Alright. Not super happy with this board state. I'm playing around a Gideon's Approach that I haven't seen. But I am going to guess that that's what they've got, so we'll find out. I think that we block the Knight. This way, if they have removal, they can kill our Raider. If we draw Historic, we just kill them with a Blade and a Short Sword. Boy, do I feel silly. They have nothing. Wow. So let's see. Do I just move everything to the runner? Like this. Get in for lethal. They kill it, we re-equip the stuff to our raider. Okay, so they did have their approach. Now we re-equip both things. And pass. I guess could have had this be a 9/5, but then they would have just blocked with Surveyor and killed it. But they would have taken Trample. I don't know. I don't know if I did that incorrectly or correctly, I guess. Geez, that was a close game. That was a close game, for sure. I did successfully play around their approach, but ultimately they got us. The good news is I absolutely think we can win this. I think we were very, very close to winning this. So, and we have outs to Manipulator in the main deck, so that's kind of cool too. So we could Syncopate. I want to run Syncopate so badly. I don't know where it fits. That's the problem. We have too many important cards in here. So I think we're keeping it the same, probably. This is a good way out of Deep Freeze, but once again, we're a pretty tight deck. There's not much that we can move around, so let's just... They didn't have X1s, right? No. Let's just run it back. Alright, we'll play first. Better mulligan that one. This one I guess we'll keep. I want to keep that on top, but unfortunately we have to bottom it. We probably could have kept it if we'd known that there was a land underneath it, but did not know. Still have two short swords. Hey, speak of the devil. Let's get Mr. Valdeki himself down. Valdek. Okay, well, that's good news for us with the short sword at least. Ooh, perfect. Assistant, short sword, scry. Ooh, I think we bottomed that though. We want the land, and we have another Valdic in case this one goes away. So let's do this and get in there. So I can attack with Valdic. They have to at least block with 2 things. And then I just like play another one. I guess that makes sense. Plus we get to scry too, and that actually makes a lot of sense. I guess we still attack with the elemental as well, because why not? They probably, I guess, just block with a surveyor and a knight, but that's alright. We gotta get some clutter off the board here. And we need to find some lands pretty quickly. Oh, man. Wow. That's a tough one. I really want to keep that, but it leaves us just doing nothing if we don't draw lands. I'm going to bottom it. Alright, here's our land. So, I guess we can equip the bird and get in for 2. And then just equip Valdic to keep back the knight. And then pass. Uh-oh. Alright. So I think I Fiery Intervention the Knight first. Because then if they equip the Disciple, I can Intervention that too. Or I can just Intervention the lands now. I think I'm going to Intervention the... I'd rather keep them off plays for a little while. If I can. Yeah, I guess we'll have to hit the lands now. Although, I mean, the Wanderer can block the Unicorn, so maybe it's okay. Well, yeah, I mean, the plan was to hit the Lance anyway. If we draw the land, I guess we play the Wanderer, because at least it can keep these two at bay. If we don't, I guess we blow up the Lance. And then keep the Assistant back to block the Bodyguard. That's not bad either. Does let me I think we blow up the Lance. It's the most... If I do Fire Intervention on the Lance, I just take 3. And I can block that. So I think that we do that. Because my other option is Time of Ice, but it's worse use of mana. Although it does let me equip the Assistant, and it gives me a Scry, but I think it's better to do this. We are going to have to come up with a plan for that Disciple at some point. Okay. Looks like we're dead. All right. See you around 2, folks.